It's Quade here, and I hope you are excited to see my room tour for 2022. This is the first video of 2022, so hope you enjoy that. Pretty awesome. Got like this whole work and play thing going on with this different ecosystems. So I think it's personally cool, and I'm gonna give you a little glimpse of my whole YouTube set that I have going on here with like this one-stop shop. So hope you enjoy. But enough talking. Let's just jump into this one. So I have a two monitor situation going on here. The huge monitor that you see first is the Samsung Galaxy G9, and I love this thing for both gaming and certain productivity tasks. Right above it is the Lenovo G27C10. Weird name, but I do like I like this monitor to have like an extra screen. I usually just put Discord on here whenever I'm gaming on the G9. Also in this setup is my Logitech C922 Pro from a webcam. So for my mic situation over here, I have the Elgato Wave mic, which is pretty awesome before I upgrade to a different mic for my Mac setup. Love this mic a lot, really great for streaming, and the software that comes with it is amazing. For my mouse and keyboard situation, I'm using the Logitech G915 TKL tactical mechanical keyboard and the Logitech G502 wireless mouse. These names are kind of odd with all the numbers and stuff, but you know what? It's all good because these keyboards are amazing. I saw these on a Your Average Consumer video and I wanted it for ages, and finally decided to treat myself, and they have been honestly the best mouse and keyboard situation I have used for Windows probably ever. And then we have my Final Fantasy 14 launcher, aka my Stream Deck. So now you have right here is gonna be my PC build that's powering this setup. So what I have in this PC is powered by, I believe, a Ryzen 5 3600, NVIDIA NVIDIA RTX 3060, which I purchased by itself because this was a pre-built that came from CyberPower from Best Buy. But honestly, as a pre-built computer, it was pretty nice. As you see, my cable management is horrible, but I did upgrade to a water cooling system because the regular fan that came with it was not the best. It was really caused some heating issues, but overall, really great powerful computer for my personal needs. So now what we have here, completing off my Windows setup for this whole section of window products, is going to be my Surface Studio laptop. I really like this computer. I picked this up right before the M1 Max came out, so I wasn't really expecting to buy another computer, but I'm happy I did buy this one because honestly, when I say it's great, it's really great. The build quality is amazing. The trackpad is kind of like a MacBook trackpad, and look, you have all these different modes, so I could pretty much knocking over stuff over here. So you have all these different modes where you could put it out, hide the keyboard, and it turns into like, I guess, this entertainment mode where you could like watch videos better or play video games. You also have the Microsoft Surface Slim Pen 2 that connects right under it and charges, and you can do different stuff on there like draw or whatnot. I haven't really got to use the pen too much on here yet, but I'm pretty sure for creative needs it's pretty awesome, at least from the small times I got to use it. You can also turn it into a tablet mode, like, you know how previous Surface you could detach the keyboard, so this one you just fold it completely into a tablet, kind of mimicking like the Surface Studio that they released before in the past. So what I do use this mainly for gaming, also work here too. So what I have here is this USB dongle that I just switch between my work computer and my laptop, so I can have access to my mouse, keyboard, mic, and webcam. It's not efficient, but it's what we have to do here to make sure I can get to work on time. Alright, so now it's time to talk about our M1 MacBook setup. So this is where I really do most of my creative work on here. So this is just for the M1 Max. You know how much I love this laptop, so I had to create its own docking station for it. So the monitor I'm using for this setup over here is going to be the LG Ultrafine Ergo 32-inch monitor display. This thing is really awesome. It's 4K. To me, the colors are pretty accurate. Straight out the box, I didn't have making no changes to it, so pretty nice to have some accurate colors, and honestly it's probably one of my favorite displays I have ever used so far. And of course, powering up this setup is the M1 Max MacBook. This is truly my favorite computer ever. Hands down. It is way better than the original 16-inch MacBook that I had in my everyday carry last year. That thing would get super hot and the fans would just run all the time. I thought something was wrong with my computer. Turns out that's just the 16-inch MacBooks. That's just how they are. And I never had any issue with this one getting hot. I don't think I ever even heard the fans before on this laptop. So whatever Apple's doing with the M1 chips and the cooling system is way better than what anything Intel can produce. So shout out to Apple for that one. But yeah, I love this laptop so much. It's honestly my go-to for almost everything in my life. Honestly, my favorite part about this monitor situation right here is that it does connect to USB-C. It's my first time having a USB-C monitor, but because of that, I have access to the two USB 3 ports on the back, so I can also connect my mic and my webcam straight to the monitor with less cable management. So my webcam of choice is going to be the Logitech StreamCam Pro, and I prefer this webcam over the Logitech C922 Pro. That's on the other side. The picture's clear, you get 1080p, but what's really good is that the software that you get with it is really nice. However, it doesn't work with M1 Max, so it's kind of a deal breaker too in a way. So now we're going to talk a little bit about my speaker, mic, and headphones of choice. So right here I have the Logitech Z407. I really like this because of this main thing right here, the dongle, so you could or the dial, so you could switch the volume, switch to Bluetooth. Pretty decent speaker for my setup over here. I kind of like the Bose better, but I do like the Bluetooth option. Then we have the Shure MV7 that you're hearing right now, so that I'm recording with. I love this mic so much. It is an investment, but it's a well-made investment in terms of my video quality and sound quality. Then also attached to it is the Samsung MB838 boom arm. Pretty nice and big. It's great. Maybe I could get a smaller one, but it gets the job done. And then on my desk, my headphones of choice is going to be the Sony XWF-1000 XM4s. Haven't featured these on the channel yet, but I will pretty soon. These are honestly some of my favorite in-ear headphones, earbuds. So I can't wait to show you this. Keep a lookout for that video very soon. Of course, for easy access, I have my iPad Pro, my iPad Mini right behind my monitor, so whenever I need to take notes or do some iPad work, I can just pull it out and start using them. I have two different use cases for both, which I can talk about right now. So my different use cases for, so I have my iPad Mini here, the purple one, as you saw before on the channel. I love this thing. This is one of my favorite tech products of the year, one of my favorite things Apple ever put out this year. But what I really use this thing for is for small note taking. If I want to jot something down real quick, it's really easy to just pull and just write stuff with it because it's a smaller size, and it's just easier to hold in the hands versus the bigger one where that has a different use case for me. This is just quick media consumption, writing down notes. Anything that is quick and easy will go straight to the iPad Mini, while the bigger iPad Pro that I have right here is going to be for if I need extra display in my setup right now, if I want a 3-monitor setup with sidecar, or if I want to draw some bigger stuff, I need a bigger screen real estate. Look at all those fingerprints, really bad, but it touches a lot. It's iPad, it's touchscreen, that product. But yeah, so I love the Magic Keyboard. I got the white one. I do have some stains on there, but hopefully I can try to get it out somehow. But overall, I love having two iPads in my setup. And of course, I can't forget my keyboard and trackpad. My setup right here, I have the white or silver Magic Keyboard. I love this thing a lot. This is pretty awesome. I also have the Magic Trackpad. This is the old one, not the new one that came out with the new Touch ID ones. Don't feel the need to upgrade. It's just a design change, honestly. And of course, you have to have Touch ID. After using Touch ID in my MacBooks, I had to get keyboard Touch ID because it's just so more and more efficient to open up your computer. And of course, we gotta have somewhere to sit, right? So I got this blue Union and Scale Flex Fit Dexley Mesh Task Chair from Staples, and it costs me $189. Kind of a little bit expensive, but honestly, I prefer this chair way more over my gaming chair. To me, just way more comfortable, way more breathable, especially during the summer, and I really love this thing. So in the beginning, you saw this clip earlier of a little bit of a glimpse of my all-in-one YouTube setup. Well, we're not going to go too in-depth about this because I want to save this for a future video for my part 2. But we'll talk about some other non-YouTube essentials that's on this desk, as you can see. So going quickly, we had the AirPods Max, my favorite headphones ever, some other earbuds, a USB-C dongle, this Anchor power cord thing that I could charge my device with. Is really awesome. Then over here off to the side, I have my Xbox wireless headphones that I honestly forgot is on this desk. It should be in the other desk, and I should change that. I have this random stand, water bottle, some remotes, camera lens, and also have my Sony's XM4s next to my Oculus Quest, or Meta Quest, is that what we're calling it now, next to each other because I use them mainly together for the most part. Alright everyone, thanks for watching the room setup today. I hope you enjoyed the way I set my room over, like the M1 Max, the windows over here. I think it's a pretty good setup. I think honestly it's my favorite setup. Hope you enjoyed the little glimpse of the YouTube setup that I have going on, like the one-stop shop. Keep a lookout for that video coming soon. You're really going to enjoy this one. So it's going to be pretty cool to see how I set this up. I could give you all the steps that you can make, that you need to make your own, to get you started on YouTube. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all soon. It's been Quade, and I'll see you later. Peace.